Hey folks, Dave here. Time for another video review of today's the DNA Designs DK01 Devastator upgrade kit. I don't know why they call it kits. There's only one. So box is black. They show the prow head on the front. A couple of the pieces on the side, and pictures of the actual products that you get inside the box. Alright. When you open it, it does feel like this is I guess a lower quality company. The kits comes in this poly case, but it's sealed together with a piece of a plastic here. I kind of see and think it's saran wrap. I don't know. All right. See, there's Dev in the back. My Devastator does have the Perfect Effect upgrade kits, which of course have issues. No matter what some people say, these upgrade kits did have issues. Mine does have the new ball joints in there. When a kid has to replace all the ball joints from every one of their arms, that's an issue. That's not personal choice, that's an issue. So but enough about that. Let's go talk about this kit. Okay, the saran wrap. These become arm pieces, and they feel decent, but they feel, I don't know, fake, or like a third party, not third party, but a knockoff product. The joints are good, but like this piece just feels, alright. Sounds like it has good joints, and it does have that whole butterfly effect that people have been talking about. Alright. This video will be shot in several pieces. Mostly because I want to give enough information about each set. Okay, each piece. Alright, those are the hands. Do have ball joints, pinned joints. Okay, hands do spread out. They have a bend in every section there. That's pretty cool. They're purple. This is the cab piece that they give you to replace the original cab. This thing is a lot smaller than the cab that Perfect Effect gives you. So I don't know if I'm gonna change it out or not. I probably will, just to show on this thing, but I'll probably end up putting this one back. This one looks kind of small-ish. Alright, you can tell there that's a good inch in height difference, so I'll check that out. They do give you the faces and different bits here. This is for the head. Okay, right. They give you the arm extensions here, which go up and down, so we'll go check that out. What I'll do, I'll switch one side on his arms into the new set here. That way we can see what the difference looks like from one side to another. Here's the prow head, which if you remove this, very thin, very thin. And I don't know if that's a paint mark or that's a stress mark already, but it feels very thin. No, it's a stress mark. See it here too. So right out of the package, mine has a stress mark. So you can see it right there. Right there. There's the stress mark. That's kind of considering how long they've made us wait for these items. That's kind of bad. Here's the head. Of course, that's the option where the visor can go in, or you can have it out. It does have a light up feature, but I don't think I have the batteries for these, so I'll have to check. All right, that's pretty much it. All right, it does come with instructions. Don't think I'm gonna. I'll decide here in a second how I'm gonna handle this. I do want to make sure that we get overall view of it, of what it looks like. I don't know if I'm gonna show this hooked up to a long haul, because I think it looks stupid on long haul. I think if they're gonna give him add-on pieces, give him add-on pieces to make the legs look bigger. His legs look bigger, that way he doesn't look like a dwarf. Or let me be PC here, vertically challenged. Let's put it like that. Let me go ahead and put this guy together, and I'll be right back. See you here in a bit. Okay, folks, what I've decided to do is show off each individual piece against each other. Alright, first off, here's the perfect effect hand. Okay, there's ball joints connected directly to the hand and so forth. Alright, perfect effect hand does look good, but I have to say this hand looks better. It does have the ability to open up, and each ball joint is connected to it on a pin joint here. This one is not. This one's just a piece of plastic connected. So I think that longevity wise, this one will last longer than this one. Okay. There is the handle on the hand, which is purple to match. This one's gray. For this one, you're supposed to get the original piece here, Devastator's hand, and pop this joint out. But it's not that easy. What I ended up doing, I got my handy screwdriver, put it on this joint here, and pushed up in order to pop it out. And that was the simplest way to take it out. And you grab the new piece, put it on there, and snap it in. So that's pretty easy. So let me pop this off, which is the whole arm attachment or hand attachment. That came with perfect effect. And let's check this out. Let's see. There you go. So he does have a shorter arm with this set, and it does have a little attachment piece which connects to this hollow piece of the gun. Don't know the Takara one has that hollow piece, but I know the thing does. Combine the words here. Alright, and does hold the gun pretty well. Alright, let's see, I believe this goes to the arm too, so I'm gonna figure this out here on camera. Here's Devastator. Alright, let's see. This is the arm. Let's see, how is this supposed to go? Arm piece. Okay, snap the two pieces together. Alright, come over here. Slide this in. Okay, tabbed in the inside. Get this piece connected to that. Okay. And let's see. We'll pull this hand off. Alright. Let's see. One arm looks kind of skinny right here. Gives it like a forearm. Where it goes in one piece, and one's just a solid piece, which looks actually like it's one whole arm here. Articulation wise, hands open up and they do this thing here. This one's on a ball joint. So aesthetically, I think this is the winner right here on this piece. It looks pretty good. This one kind of looks like it's forced. It looks like it's an add-on attachment compared to this one. Let's see. Okay. There it is, the right side white, I guess. Alright. Let's hold it up. Now let's see if I attach the gun, if I'll hold it up with the gun. I doubt it because the joints are kind of weak, but never know. Nope. Gun weighs too much. So, but that happens with this arm too. They should have used some ratchet joints or something, and that joint is just terrible. So next we'll check out the shoulders and see what the difference looks like. Be right back. Okay folks, I went ahead and took off the right arm. Okay, and here's the piece. I had to look at the instructions a few times, but I finally figured it out. The gun barrels go down and the little spike things go down. This piece in here slides into this slot here, like so. And then these tabs here tab into those little tab holes there. And let's see. There's one, and there's the other. All right, snapped into place there. Let's see. Okay, then it has the locking ports. All right. Now, okay, as you can tell, this arm's already splitting on this side, so that was one of the issues the Perfect Effect set had. Didn't lock the legs into place, so it's not floppy. But it did hide this hand piece here pretty well. This arm piece is now showing, so that's kind of odd. I do know that. Okay, and this one does have a locking mechanism too. Due to the weight of the gun, of course, it's fine with just an arm, but once the gun is, it's gonna flop. As you can tell, this thing moves back and forth too. All right, they should have made some kind of locking tab or something to snap into this one to keep it as one arm. As it is, you're gonna have to do that. It does support the weight of the new add-on pieces from Perfect Effect, so that's a pretty good joint there. Okay, Perfect Effect can go up and down, of course, but as you can tell, it sounds kind of hollow. Unlike this one doesn't sound hollow, but I mean, it works. Can also go up. All right, and there's a different joint that allows it to go out. Okay, so shoulder wise, it does add a little bit more out here, so it kind of looks a little bit better. This one looks like you're gonna hit the wing at all points. So at this point, I believe this DNA Design ones is the winner on that part. let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the cover piece. All right, go down. Perfect Effect is purple. Pop this out, and there's this green. I have it pointed up. Okay, there is a color difference between the Combiner Wars and this, but then again, this matches more long haul than it does this. So I mean, there's various different colors on this damn figure, so I don't think this will matter. I actually like the purple more than I like this. So I think the Perfect Effect has it here because it does cover up a little bit more than this does. So let me go ahead and what's the next piece? Alright, well, guess that's it, other than the head and this piece. So let me do this piece last. The head does have the option again where you can pull off the face, and it comes right off. I mean, there is really nothing holding that face in place other than tension there. I mean, it doesn't lock into place, it doesn't do anything, it just, you know, pop in this face. Doesn't fall off, mind you, but I mean, alright, so forth. Let me find my Perfect Effect head. And see which one's better. I'm thinking the Perfect Effect head is better, especially since mine here has a stress mark already on the brow here. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, folks, I found my Perfect Effect prow head, angry prow. Okay, and this is the angry DNA designs. I gotta say, I like this head a little bit better. I do like the metallic red here, but this, I don't know, this head just looks better. Let me go ahead and unscrew this head here. Okay, because you actually have to unscrew this head to pop on the neck joint, which I find kind of dumb, especially since I don't know, should have done something else in order to be able to pop in that joint. See, and that just fell off. I'm thinking this thing's super thin. This thing is super thin. You just know, look, I mean, big ass stress mark, just sad. That's weird. Okay. Goes on the top joint. Okay. That. This pin was very hard to come off. This pin right here. Something tells me this pin's not gonna hold for very long. Wow. Tighten this thing up. Do. Okay, now this allows the head to go up and down. Right. The prow head is on the ball joint, which pretty much allows it to look up and down too. So I just think this one looks a bit cleaner than that. I mean, I know you can see Prowl's head, but I don't know, there's something unappealing about that. I don't know. Let's move the camera up. Alright. Beep 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 beep. Okay. And let's see how these heads look. Get a bit closer. Show me your head, Debbie. Roll this up a little bit more. Okay. There's the original Debbie head. Of course, the Prowlister head doesn't have an original Debbie head, does it? No, I think it's just a Prowl head. Pop on. And of course, there's the new head, which looks a lot similar to the original head. Okay, let's pop Devastator's head back. We can check this out. Alright. This thing tabs in two spaces, and it doesn't tab in very well. I think the post on this side is a bit too thick. Yeah, you can tell it doesn't want to really pop into place right. This post might be needing some slimming down. Here's the Prowl head. Let's see. Come on, Prowl. She doesn't really want to stick on there too well either. Okay, there we go. There's Prowl's head. Yeah, it looks okay, but kind of hindered by hooks. Part here. Pull this off. Let me see if that other one is hindered at all. Okay. This one's less hindered, but still kind of hindered by hooks. Hook. This one wins for if you want IDW Prowl head. This one wins if you just want a Devastator head, which is what I'm gonna go for, is Devastator head. Wow, look, check that out. It goes up by itself. That's pretty cool. Not meant for it to do that, but this thing was a waste. This is just terrible. I mean, when you get a stress mark right out of the package, that's pretty damn sad. And pretty sure if I contact TF Source, they won't do anything about it. Their customer service isn't that great. Next up, I'm gonna go down. Oh, there are the arms. You can tell this one looks far better than this one. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna switch out that cab unit and put this one, which is a lot smaller. I think I like this one, but we're gonna try it out anyway. And I'll be right back once I pop that thing on. Okay, folks, I went ahead and put this cab on, and I have to say it was not easy. There's tabs you have to snap into place and so forth, and it's not very easy to do. I did finally get it all on there. But I gotta be honest, I mean, look at this. I mean, that's like two different beasts right there. This one's, in my opinion, far better looking than this one. This one, you know, has paint app errors here. And honestly, this plastic feels so bad, man. It feels like a KO figure or something. I don't know. it has some joints here that slide up and down, and I swear they felt like they were gonna break on me. I swear, I was like, oh my god, don't let this thing break on me. I think I'm gonna sell this piece to anyone who needs it. It's pretty much crap. Let's see, or how my son says, it's garbage, Dad. It's garbage. Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah, you transform this damn thing. I mean, this thing is just, it just feels like it's gonna snap on you or break on you. It just, ugh, my god, this thing, this cap piece is terrible. See if I can find. Okay, all right, well, got it to fold there. Just, I don't know. Alright, I think I'm doing this right here. Okay, you bend it here, close this off, and it gives it support. So let me see. Pop this thing out. This legs become that. Yeah, no. Sorry folks, I don't transform Devastator very much or very often because, you know, they use cheap plastic. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not gonna lie for anybody here. Devastator was made out this quality plastic here, and every time I transform Devastator, I think I'm gonna break them, you know. But even with this plastic being of low quality, it still feels 10 times better than this piece of junk here. That just feels, I mean, it feels, this feels terrible, folks. Okay, turn this up to the side. Close this off. Alright, that snaps in, that snaps in. Okay. Lock into place. The kits I would recommend for sure on these perfect effect are the hands, the arms. They really do help a lot. I mean, look at that, folks. That's a whole different beast there. All right. I'll pull off Devastator here for a second. I'm gonna pop him back into place here. Okay. Sorry I'm doing this off camera, but those of you who have Devastator do know that, you know, he's not the easiest beast to work with here. I want this thing bring you home. Alright. Face. Okay. Whoa. Alright, I am gonna stand them up here. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. I had to put them against my backing board here because once I put on this foot, it kind of made this one a little bit unbalanced. He kept wanting to lean forward. I don't know if this one gives you more support or what, but this one lets my Devastator stand straight and this one does not. So there is that. Okay. see. Alright, but there's the feet difference. Okay, I have to give the cap piece the perfect effect. The purple piece there, perfect effect. The arms, I'm gonna go with DNA designs. Even the hands are DNA designs. I mean, it just looks and feels better. The upper shoulders, DNA designs. The head, if you can do without the whole glow piece there, the light piece, stay with the original head. That thing keeps wanting to pop off. You may have to shave it off a little bit just to see. But that's pretty much it. Okay, folks, I am back. I have put together all the pieces that, in my opinion, make the best looking Devastator. While I was taking off this piece from the DNA designs, this part came off it. Okay, there it is there. Okay. I thought I had broken it. I was like, oh my god, I just broke this $40 set. No. You see this pin right here? Let's see. There's my handy dandy. Right there. See that pin right there? Alright. That pin right there goes into this hole right here. Okay. Pin goes into that. So this came apart just by simple transformation. So for those people telling other people that this thing is one of the best things or a good set, they're lying to you. Alright? There's nothing else I can say. They're lying to you. When it comes apart by simply transforming it the way it's supposed to go, there's an issue there, folks. Alright? The plastic is cheap. When you're trying to transform it, it splits. Look at that. Look at that. Alright? You have to force it up, and when you're forcing it up, it starts splitting apart like this. It looks like it's gonna break. Alright, let's see. Alright, see? It's crooked as hell. Alright. So no. This is not a good piece. This is not a good piece. Anyone who's telling you that this piece is a good piece is full of it. Okay? They're not helping you. They're being dishonest to you. That's a terrible piece. Okay. Now, DNA Designs did do a few things right. The head looks good. It looks so similar to the original head, and someone's told me that you can actually split the other head and put this one in its place using the same connection point that came with Devastator. So that's a good thing. The shoulders are good. They look good. Plastic is cheap as hell. It just feels like a knockoff you would buy Big Lots. Nothing can help these shoulders unless somebody figures out a way to connect an attachment piece to this top parts on each arm in order to give it a ratcheted arm piece, because no set, it doesn't matter which one, can support the weight of the gun. Okay. The shoulders are good, but let me show you something. Alright. Yes, this one turns, but this one pops its joint from these wing parts. They're kind of difficult to put on, but once you put on, you see. You see. They're popped on, but then they pop right off. So while it helps, you're gonna have to hold this joint in order to turn the arm anyway. So it helps, but it doesn't help enough. There's also the leftover arm bits here, which were covered up a little bit with the original Perfect Effect set, but now they're just sitting there. I don't know, maybe I could put some weapons or something come to cover it up. Or maybe a third-party company could make longer leg plates for long haul in robot mode, and then use it as a connection point here to cover this whole area up. You know, it is possible. They just haven't done it. This head still wants to look up on its own. Alright. I went with the cover plates that were purple. Come with Perfect Effect. It looks better. This looks better. This thing was too small, made the figure unbalanced, and it kept wanting to tip over. I mean, look at this. I have the arm straight out. This one's weak, of course. Have the arm straight out, and it's still supporting his weight. When I tried to do it with this thing, it wanted to topple over. And I'm sorry, but I don't want my $150 figure toppling over. Well, $250 once you add all these parts here. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of disappointing that this set, this day and night set, took so long to come out, and they couldn't figure stuff like this out. Like, okay, look at that, right? Shoulder bits coming down. I mean, they could have figured out a way to connect this to this so that it doesn't move. They could have done it. I mean, it couldn't have taken you that much time to add lighted eyes. That's stupid. Okay. The colors mix match, but the whole figure's mix match in colors. I mean, you can tell this is lighter than this, and that's the actual figure. So you know, that's okay. Both sets kind of failed in several areas. Ball jointed hands, okay, perfect effect. Hooks too long on the perfect effect. That shovel with no paint on the perfect effect. The cheap plastic used on that DNA design, this piece of crap on the DNA design. And in the end, it's a close Devastator, but it's not perfect. It's not there. It's missing. And I don't know, long haul being, you know, having stumpy legs. There's a way to fix it. They don't want to do it because they say not enough people want it, and I think they would. You know, it's kind of sad that after $140, $150 worth of add-on set, that all you end up with is a bunch of junk pile on top of your desk with the Devastator that just isn't up to par. It's just sad. There is the third set, but I'm not even gonna waste any more money. The only way I'm gonna waste any more money on this figure is if they make that, you know, extra the leg covers for long haul to make him look like he's the right height. Because right now he looks like he's stumpy or that dwarf dude from the Lord of the Rings movies. That's pretty much the problem there with mine. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Can I recommend a set? Yes, but you're gonna have to realize that you're not gonna be able to use a bunch of the parts. Let's see. This thing is junk with its stress mark right from the beginning. Okay, right out of the package, stress mark. You can't tell me your $5 an hour China workers couldn't have seen that. This thing is junk. I think I have a bunch of just parts. Just these things were useless. I mean, so many useless parts. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, and peace out and God bless. Bye.